Now there's going to be a headline. Trevor Noah slams Joe Rogan. And so, like, after you watch that apology, there's a couple of things that I wanted to say about it. Number one, in my opinion, I actually thought it was a pretty classy apology from, oh, hell no! I'm not going to listen to hours and hours of Joe Rogan. I'm just going to get angry about this and move on with my life. If Spotify is going to let him, like, say all of this trash on the app, then I want them to take my music off. So then Spotify was like, all right, well, we'll take your music off. You're Neil Young. And this is Joe Rogan, President of the United States. And for a long time, because of racism towards Asian people, they were just like, you Chinese people came with this from your house. That's how Joe Rogan. And then on Sunday night, Joe Rogan comes out and he issues his own apology, right? This is how big this thing got. Guys, my podcast was hacked. That wasn't me. Making him say sorry. Yeah, but bosses or not, guys, let's be honest. In this society we live in these days, who says, I'm sorry and I made a mistake and I don't have all the answers, I'm just trying to do the context. Joe Rogan then goes on to say, I'm not trying to spread misinformation. Joe Rogan and a lot of people like him were like, the vaccines are bullshit, they're useless. The context changed. This is Star Wars, basically means, oh, hell no! But everything in life needs context. Like if you cut out one part, then sometimes you can lose it. You know, because you can watch a movie and then just cut out a clip and you'll be like, oh, is this a movie about some guy hooking up with his sister? Then you're like, no, this is Star Wars. There's a lot more shit. The context is very important is what I'm saying. Number one, in my opinion, it's nice to live in a world where we can say penis. It used to be a thing that we could do as people. Like, I hate you, get away, I disagree with you, F you, mom. Now you don't talk to your mom anymore. You know? Starting to happen where people are using what I like to call like broken clock techniques, where they're going like, oh, it wasn't 4 o'clock earlier, but it's 4 o'clock now. Yeah, you were wrong then. At some point it will be 4 o'clock. It doesn't mean that now you were right all along. You can't just wait at the time. What's the time? 4 o'clock? No. What's the time? 4 o'clock? No. What's the time? 4 o'clock? No. What's the time? 4 o'clock? Yes. Haha, I told you. I was right all along. No, condoms still work. You can't be like, I told you condoms don't work. No, no, no. Knitted condoms. Let's be specific about which ones we're talking about. Joe Rogan says that he brings on people who he doesn't agree with all the time, but people are pulling a handful of episodes out and they're angry about those episodes. They're saying he spreads misinformation. Point. Joe Rogan makes a shit, because we've all seen that clip of Joe Rogan's where he's on his show being corrected by somebody on his show, lying when he says he brings people on to correct him. And we saw the correction in live, like, you know what I mean? It happened in real time on his, like, yo, I have millions of people listening to me, so now I have to be responsible because now I have a boss called Spotify. And now you guys are listening to me. I hate you. Make it like, oh no, we were right all along. This shit has proved everybody wrong in every different way. You know? It's proved so many people wrong. I'm not saying Joe Rogan's trying to spread misinformation. And he is right. It is just a conversation. But conversations change with context. Do you know what I mean? You can say, anyone, you can say the election was stolen. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. But when you're the president of the United States, and you say the election was stolen, the context changes. You can't be like, I was just having a conversation, you know, just me and my people shooting the shit. It changes a lot. I'm not saying Joe Rogan himself, but I know Joe Rogan has not been a COVID vaccine fan. Joe Rogan and a lot of people like him were like, the vaccines are bullshit, they're useless, right? And now they're saying, look, we were right. We were right. No, Omicron gets through the vaccine. Vaccines will still save your motherfucking life. Have you seen the numbers, the rates of people dying, the rates of people getting sick? If you don't have it, it's like 7.8 out of 100,000 people can die. And then when you take the vaccine, it's like nothing. And then when you go down with the booster, it's like even less than nothing. Do you get what I'm saying? Omicron changed that. You can't say that like I was right all along when I became right. No, you were wrong all along. And then now things changed and now you're not as wrong as you were. That's the first point for me. You can say whatever you want when nobody's listening. And then when everyone's listening, now you have to be responsible. I mean, it's the same rules as like a penis. When no one's around, do whatever you want. When there's people, whoa, all responsibility in the world. Now there's going to be a headline. Or Trevor Noah slams Joe Rogan. Now it's like there's no, you know what I mean? So welcome to the internet.